Hi YouTube, another day. Just before we start, you may have noticed I've got a bit of blue tape on my tip. I'm still in my work uniform. I don't know what the legalities are and all this. I don't want to get in trouble about anything, so it's easier to just shove that on there, isn't it? Right, tonight we are setting up the timing, but first we're going to torque up the head bolts. We're also going to torque up this bolt, so I haven't done it yet. That's about it really. There's not a lot else we can do. There's not a lot else we can do. Just noticed a bit of weird flaky sort of, I don't know, oxidisation or something. It's a bit strange. I wonder what I can do to stop that. Just a bit WD-40 for now. Just spray that down a little bit. Right. I think it's something to do with the acid. It's quite white, so it might be something to do with that. It seems a little strange. Everyone at work and stuff is saying, paint it, this and that, but to paint it I've got to do a full strip down, this and that, because it's going to need priming, so paint doesn't fall off of it and all that sort of stuff. I can't be bothered, I really can't be bothered. As long as it's clean and working, it should be alright. So let's get to it. I've got the torque settings and the procedure. At work today I've cleaned up the housing here, so that's going to go on, and I've also painted the coil cover a nice little colour on for quick grey, so that's that. I'll probably put the inlet rubbers on as well. Right, let's get to it. We need to hold this still somehow. To be honest, I'll leave that till later, so I'm going to need to think about that. Right, we're going to torque down these head bolts. Now, the first stage, they're done in two stages. Obviously, a certain procedure, which I've got written down here as well, is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, so it works its way out. Doing these little ones last. Now the first one we've got is, first one we've got is 25 Newton meters. So we got our little torque wrench. Starts at 20, so should be alright. Take it up to 25. That was 12 mil. 12 mil. Right. Let's talk about the extension, because the extension can take up torque as well. So ideally, if at all avoidable, use no extension, or a shorter distance between here and here as possible. So right, let's make a start. Right, we've got number 1, which is here. 14, isn't it? 16. We really need to find a more organised way of carrying tools from work home. 14, right. Okay, so. Am I being silly? Or was that wasn't even that was an 11 mil. It's been a long day, people. It's been a long day. Right, 12. There we go. Probably like 12. Right. So, number 1, we'll go to the torque wrench clicks and no more. Anytime you're talking anything, you want to keep going. There we go. Click. Right, one thing I will mention before I carry on, which I forgot to mention last time, is before you put on a head, in general, especially if you're doing just a head gasket or anything like that with, you know, oil and coolant is spewed everywhere and all that, blow out them holes. Get compressed air, air blower, blow out them holes. I have done it on private jobs before where I haven't had the luxury of compressed air, and I've just used something like a straw or something you can blow down there with and just try and get as much out of it as possible, because what can happen is you'll get hydraulic in. If there's oil or water in the bottom of the bolt hole, where the bolt stretches down into the hole, the water or oil has nowhere to go, and it will go through the next weakest point, which is normally the block or crankcase in this case, rather than the bolt. The bolt is a lot harder than what it's being bolted into. Click, 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 right. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is this tall one. Strange. Don't get this one at all. Click. Number 4. Click. Six. 7. 8. 9. 10. So, right now, go for the procedure again and just leave it a second just to relax. So I get my coffee. I'm going to get a cigarette. The reason we leave these to relax for a little while is metal does move around, believe it or not. Things do tension up and loosen off ever so slightly. You'll find that if you go around these bolts again, which I probably will just check the first few on that same torque setting in a minute, is you'll find that you'll torque it up to a certain setting, and then by the time you've gone around the others, and the others are all at that same certain setting, if you go back to the first ones, you'll normally get another little bit of movement out of them before the torque wrench clicks out again. It's because at first the whole thing wasn't quite sat down as well as it could be, and throughout doing the rest of the bolts, it has made it settle a lot better. So that causes the first bolts to loosen up a little bit. So this is number 1. Alright, so I'm just gonna see if it, yeah, see, look at that. That was quite a lot of movement. That bolt will come loose again. So we're going to just run over these to 25 newton meters. Again, let's run over them all because they were loose. They should gradually get tighter as they go. So yeah, let's see, that one clicked out, but it didn't even move, and that was number 5. Number 6 has gone a little bit more. I'm not using cheap tools here either, so it's not like the torque wrench is inferior or useless or anything like that. They're all professional torque wrenches. calibration stickers on them from work and things like that, so yeah, we know we're all good. Right, so 51 we want now, just to wind that up. +50 1. Number 1. Click. Get on the bolt. That's 7. Same again. Let me set off a check. So, we'll just check over those one more time. Yeah, that's locked out straight away. That means the head has settled down very nicely. We'll just go over them all. So it can't hurt. You just never know. See? Number 9 is the only one that has moved so far. That was the only one to move. So that's them done. Detune the torque wrench afterwards, after every use, because keeping that spring in tension can cause damage to the torque wrench. Got a mini one as well. We're going to do these bolts here. This one starts at 20, and those are 7 newton meters. So we're going to go for 10. Which is 100 newton meters. Right. Now, that's the only quarter drive extension I have at the moment. Come prepared, as usual. As usual, I've come prepared. just like to say, I have noticed I mumble quite a lot, so I'm sorry. I can't say I'm not going to do it from now on, because I do, unfortunately. That's all I can say. Right, so that's that one. And that's that one. Okay. That's then pulled down. Yeah. What I'm going to do quickly is just give that a quick wash down, because there's a little bit of dust and stuff in there. Some more dust and stuff in there. If I can help it. Right. I don't know where. Right. I always recommend putting the engine back together that you use an oil to put it back together, preferably engine oil, or another alternative is ATF. ATF is not only obviously a lubricant, automatic transmission fluid that is. It's not only a lubricant, it's also a bit of a detergent. It does clean at the same time. So obviously you're not going to be using loads of this, just like a little dab here and there, just to wetten journals and cam carrier guides and stuff like that. Right. The cam carrier for a 5VB head is different. It's all one piece. We have these rubber seals in here, which I'm going to put a tiny little bit of sealant on here. I have kept these in the right place, these cams, so it's just a case of glonk, over it goes. So if you do that, what I first want to do is get rid of that. I want to tiny little bit of this in here. I am doing this because I'm not replacing all brand new gaskets. If I was, then I probably wouldn't do this. I just make sure the surfaces are clean and dry. Can't stress enough how much this is a budget build. I spent over £1,000 on this bike this month, and I kind of need it to be on the road for the end of the month. You know, and the initial build doesn't mean to say that I'm not going to go back and revisit things. So I mean, basically, as long as it's rideable and MOTable within by the end of the month, I'm not really too concerned. So, oh yes, oil. Right, so what we want to do basically is just your finger, fine. You don't want loads and loads anyway. You know, you just want a nice little coating. Right. Just notice that one's higher than that one. But the shim is dislodged. Quite a bit higher than the other one. So, yeah. Check that out in a second. Right. Don't like the look of that. Yes, it has. That's better, right, so we'll just check the others now. I don't trust that. All the others seem pretty good. Right, good job we spotted that. That could have caused some problems, that really could have caused some problems. Just doing all this in the bike would be a pain in the arse, to say the least. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to roughly put these in time, because the top is a TDC, the bottom is a TDC, sorry. So what we don't want to be doing is clamping things down when things are out of time. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. When things are out of time, you don't want to be tightening things down, because obviously you could tighten something down, i.e. a valve out of time with the piston, and bend something, i.e. a valve. So I'm going to put them roughly in time. So set them in there like that. And what I am going to do, just to be safe, is I'm just going to back off the bottom end just slightly a little bit. Just enough so I know that when bolting this down we're not going to squash anything. So now I'm going to find some bolts. Got them all in here, they're all the same length. Check, that's a little apart. So I'll load this up with bolts now. There is a procedure to these, but in general, if you just ginger with it, just do everything down, tighten everything down equally, you'll be fine. Just remember what bolts you've tightened, what ones you haven't. Just keep going over them until they all match the same torque setting, which is hardly anything. This one is 10 Newton meters. classic case of the one bolt missing then. I just remembered as well about the shame. Right. I shall come back to that. I'll see you in a sec.